Massachusetts Local Party Committees. A summary of campaign finance requirements. This tutorial will cover when and how to file campaign finance reports, fundraising and spending rules, and how to organize. Summary of the process. Organize each presidential primary year. Track contributors. Deposit funds into the bank account. Track expenditures. Enter data into Reporter 7 filing software. File 4 reports in a 2-year election cycle. Filing schedule. Massachusetts Local Party Committees e-file campaign finance reports with the State Office of Campaign and Political Finance. Local party committees file 4 campaign finance reports in a 2-year state election cycle. Reports are due in even-numbered years 8 days before the primary election, 8 days before the general election, and a year-end report due in January. In odd-numbered years, 1 report is due in January. We highly recommend filing each of the 4 reports, but reports are only required if there is more than $100 in activity. A Reporter 7 demo. When organized with OCPF, local parties can log into Reporter 7 from our agency website. This is Reporter 7. Start by clicking the All Reports tile. Reports for the year are listed here, pre-populated with the correct reporting periods. Click the Continue Editing or Create button to work within the report. This is the summary page, where parties have access to the various schedules. Receipts, expenditures, in-kind contributions, and liabilities. Enter contributions under the Receipts schedule. Let's spend a little time talking about contributions. Local party committees may accept up to $5,000 from an individual in a calendar year and up to $5,000 from a political action committee in a calendar year. Local party committees may not accept funds from corporations, LLCs, LLPs, and partnerships, and may not accept funds without collecting the names and addresses of donors. Local party committees may only accept up to $50 per year in cash per individual. The name and address is required for each cash donor. Please enter cash contributors into Reporter 7. This practice helps to keep track of small cash donors. Concerning dues, individuals can pay dues to a local party, and the party must track their names and addresses. Selling merchandise. If a local party committee sells merchandise, the name and address of each donor must be collected. For example, if a party sells American flags, each person who buys a flag must provide their name and address. Local parties may raise money by Cash App, such as Venmo or Zelle. There is a $50 annual limit per individual, and the party committee must establish a Cash App dedicated solely for party activity. Party committees may not hold raffles. Expenditures. Click the Expenditure tab to report spending. If contributing to a candidate, identify the candidate in the report. If contributing to a candidate who files on the local level, such as a select board candidate or school committee candidate, you will manually enter their information to identify the recipient. If an individual uses their personal funds to make an expenditure on behalf of the committee, the individual can be reimbursed. Click the reimbursement option on the expenditures drop-down to report the name of the individual reimbursed, and how the money was spent. Reimbursements are payments made to pay a person back within a reporting period. If someone spends money on behalf of a committee, and is not paid back within the reporting period, then the expenditure is disclosed as a liability, a debt owed by the committee to the individual. Local parties can make expenditures to enhance the purpose for which it exists, to support candidates and promote the party's ideas and platform. Parties may make expenditures for meeting, mailings, technology, and outreach. Provide a detailed purpose for each expenditure, showing the political purpose. Don't forget the 4. If a party pays a bill for a candidate, it's disclosed as an expenditure, and the candidate has received an in-kind contribution from the party. Provide information in writing to any candidate who received an in-kind contribution, so the candidate can disclose the in-kind contribution. In-kind contributions. In-kind contributions are things of value that are not money, given to the local party committee, such as a member buying food and drink for the party's summer picnic. Reminder: local party committees may not take in-kind contributions from corporations, LLCs, LLPs, and partnerships. Pay for the goods and services you receive. Liabilities. Liabilities are, generally, unpaid bills and debts owed. Report liabilities by clicking the Liabilities tab. To pay off a liability, pay the debt and then report it on the Expenditures page. E-filing. To e-file a report, return to the Summary page. Scroll to the bottom of the Summary page and click E-file Report. Organizing. Local party committees reorganize every 4 years, during the presidential primary election. When the party members are determined, an organizational form is filed in 4 locations: OCPF, the state party, the municipal clerk, and the state's elections division. When the organizational document is filed with OCPF, the treasurer will receive credentials to log into Reporter 7. If any changes to the committee occur after organizing, please update the organizational form and resubmit. The state's elections division administers the statute on how local party committees organize. In summary: track contributions, track expenditures and other activity, e-file 4 reports during a 2-year state election cycle, organize every 4 years.